Okay, so welcome sa next class natin for the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo Definitive Masterclass. And today, we will be discussing Kihon Suchi, Chikou Span, Senkou Span A, and of course, Senkou Span B. Now, what is Kihon Suchi? Actually, later on pa kasi natin mas i-discuss to in greater detail. But since I will be mentioning the numbers a lot, okay, I decided na isama na siya today, i-define lang siya ng malinis para moving forward, whenever I refer to it, hindi nakakalito para sa inyo. The Kihon Suchi, which roughly translates to the day of the turn, is Goichi Hosada's time theory principle put into practice. It is primarily a measuring stick to assess possible turns and mean reversions in the market. Now, di ba na-mention ko na kay Goichi Hosoda or kay Ichimoku, very important yung time. Isa siya doon sa, yun yung pinaka-important na aspect sa kanya, di ba? Isa siya doon sa philosophies na tinuro ko sa inyo. So, meron siyang measuring stick based on the numbers below that you can see, 9, 17, 26, 33, and so on. Okay? Na nagsasabi na usually price moves up and down in cycles. May times sa maikli yung cycle, nasa 9. May times sa mas mahaba, 26, 33, and so on. Okay? So, yun lang mga tinitignan natin na numbers whenever we're assessing kung anong possible na cycle ng market right now. I am going to tell you in advance that a market will not always fit into a certain cycle. Hindi mo masasabi na laging, kailangan 26, kailangan 42. Hindi ganon. Nagbabago siya as time goes on. Paiba-iba. Depende kasi yan kung nasa ang phase tayo ng market. Okay? But ito yung mga numbers that I refer to whenever we refer to time theory, whenever I talk about time theory. And I just wanted to put it out there para hindi na siya nakakalito moving forward. I promise we'll discuss more on this later. But as you will notice right now, maraming numbers na Ichimoku, like 9, 26, yung 51, parang 52 na rin yan. No? Laging may plus-minus yung mga ganyan, plus-minus 1. And 52 works better kasi yun yung 52 weeks tayo in a year. Diba? Yun yung sinasabi natin kung bakit ang Senkou Span B, 52 yung gamit, and so on and so forth. Okay? But, ito yung pinaguhugutan natin para lang clear. Okay? Now, first I want to discuss ano ba ang Chikou Span? Anong purpose ng Chikou Span? Bakit siya nandyan? I feel like this is one of the more underrated na indicator or lines na nasa Ichimoku, no? Napapansin ko a lot of people focus on the Kumo or kung nag-breakout ganon or yung crossover ng Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, and I get it. Yun yung mas madaling mas-spot so to speak. So minsan nakakalimutan natin tignan yung Chikou Span. Pero ano nga ba talaga ang silbi ng Chikou Span at bakit siya ina-atras ng 26 days or 26 periods? Okay? Kasi, di ba, na-explain ko na ang formula, quote-unquote, ng Chikou Span is just the current price moved back 26 days. Okay? So, the first thing is, it's to know how traders are doing. So, di ba, ang sabi natin, 26 is one of those numbers na part ng Kihon Suchi na tinitingnan natin na pwedeng cycle ng market. Naniniwala din si Goichi Hosoda na 26 yung isa sa mga psychological numbers of how long a trader can usually hold on to a trade, which is around 1 month, di ba? So that's to check lang, kaya siya nakalagay sa likod, how traders are doing based on current price, based on today's price, based on current period's price. Next, it's to know if buyers or sellers are in control. I will show you this further sa chart in a bit, but in a nutshell, okay, to simplify it, if Chikou Span is above price, then by and large, you can say that buyers are in control. If Chikou Span is below price, then you can say that sellers are in control. Also, it's a very easy way to help identify support and resistance. So right now, let's just quickly go to a chart, no, para mapakita ko sa inyo na mas mabuti ano nga ba talaga ang paggamit or ang silbi ng Chikou Span. So as you can notice from the chart, same as before, tinanggal ko muna yung volume, and para lang mas clear, tinanggal ko po muna yung Ichimoku na ibang lines at tinara ko lang is yung Chikou Span. So from this, you can see current price is now at 6992.43, and that's where Chikou Span currently resides. Now that means from 26 days ago, okay, from 26 days ago, price is above kung nasaan man, 'di ba? Yung price from way back then. Okay? But why is that important? So number one, sabi ko, it acts as a tell, kumbaga, on how the traders are doing. So ngayon, odds are traders are doing pretty well. Kasi we're quite bullish. Diba? If we measure 26 periods backwards, so let's just kunin natin yun, no? If we measure 26 periods backwards, so from here to here, okay, so price was here. Let's put a marker on it para lang clear. Price was here. So we can clearly see na from that point, the market is way up, no? Not way up, but it's up. And buyers are in control. In fact, if you were a buyer from here, you would probably be feeling very good about yourself right about now. Diba? Kasi tumaas ka na eh. Whereas dito naman, isipin natin, dito, tumaas tayo. Okay? Tumaas tayo. Then, from this point, unang lumubog yung Chikou Span. Diba? Pero tumaas ulit eh. So, dito, unang lumubog yung Chikou Span sa market. Let's move back 26 days. So, from here to here, parang okay pa. Diba? Kasi you can see na price moved higher from here. But moving forward 26 days, okay, from here to here, if you were a buyer here, odds are hindi ka na gaano happy. Kasi either naipit ka na kasi lubog na tayo ng konti, or price is within range. So, you can assess kung ano nga ba maybe naiisip ng ibang mga traders. Diba? Kung dito sila pumasok, feeling nila, hindi, ito mag-break ka to ulit. Pumasok ako dito kung saan unang nag-breakdown tong Chikou Span, no? What happened nga ba? Price moved down, pero price was staying up. Diba? Dito malamang they're still feeling good about themselves. But here in the future, you know, 26 steps forward at this point in time, that the buyers from here are underwater. Are they greatly underwater? Probably not. Pero things are not going as bullishly as they would want it to have gone. And your early warning here was when price started trading below, Chikou Span started trading below price. Diba? From here, makikita mo na below na tayo. And what did happen? Okay, what did happen from here? Prices moved down, came back, retested previous support, then tumuloy-tuloy tayo pababa. Okay? So, yun yung sinasabi ko na it's a good measure to see if buyers or sellers are winning, and also to assess kung ano nga ba yung possible psychology ng mga traders who entered 26 days or 26 periods back. The other thing that Chikou Span is very useful for, since it's essentially just closing prices, no, is for drawing out support and resistance levels. Okay? Minsan kasi, kapag nasa mga candlesticks tayo, lagi nagtatalo pa yung mga tao, may weak, gusto ko walang weak, gusto ko body lang, gusto ko ganyan lang, dapat ganito, dapat ganyan, walang katapusan, di ba? So, what you can do is find yung mga peaks and troughs, or troughs, I'm not honestly sure how to pronounce that, okay? Peaks and yung low points na lang, okay? Ng Chikou Span, and use that as your support and resistance level. So, meron tayong support here, di ba? Pwede natin sabihin na meron tayong support here, meron tayong resistance right here, di ba? And so on. Meron tayong resistance here kung saan nakita-kita pa sila. Ayan, pareho, no? Pwede natin gawing ganyan. It's an easy way to draw support and resistance kasi it's essentially the chart or price in graph form. Diba? Minsan kapag tumitingin tayo ng chart tas candlestick, minsan nagkakaroon ng konting discrepancies kasi we look at the candlestick itself. Pwede mo sabihin, ito hammer to, tutuloy na tayo pataas from here. Or, ito bearish engulfing to or shooting star to, bababa na tayo from here. Whereas, if you draw your support and resistance levels using graphs, diba? Yung graph chart, or using the Chikou Span, mas objective siya. Okay? Mas walang point of contention. So, the way that you use it is similar to how you would draw support and resistance in a typical chart. You want peaks or low points na mas maraming intersection like itong point na to, it served as support here, resistance there, resistance there, support here, and so on, support there, and so on. Ganun yung mga hinahanap natin. Now, for me personally, I like drawing support and resistance levels based on most recent, no? So, kunyari, ito yung low point. Kahit na lumagpas tayo ng konti dito, alam ko pa rin nag-resist tayo sa area na ito pa rin yung gagamitin kong reference point. Now, as you can see from there, very useful talaga yung Chikou Span. So, wag po natin kakaligtaan. And when we start discussing trade strategy, babalikan natin tong Chikou Span na to. Now, let's go back to the presentation and we'll discuss Senkou Span B and Senkou Span A. So, ano nga ulit ang Senkou Span B? Senkou Span B is the highest price and the lowest price of the past 52 periods taken then divided by 2. Now, it's projected 26 periods into the future. So, ito na naman tayo sa 26, no? Diba? Bumabalik tayo sa Kihon Suchi. That's why I wanted to bring that out nung una pa lang para lang meron na tayong laging nababalik-balikan na reference point. Now, alam ko na iniisip nyo diba? Bakit nga ba? Bakit siya nasa future? Bakit siya nasa 20? Bakit hindi na lang sa baba ng current price? Diba? Kasi, it acts as a standard reference point for you moving forward. Okay? Hindi po siya signal. Hindi yung, price broke above Senkou Span B, buy. Hindi ganon. Okay? Mamaya-maya, papakita ko sa chart anong ibig sabihin ng standard reference point. Okay? But important yung nandoon siya sa future kasi ang nangyayari nun, meron tayong pwedeng i-look ahead to na point na level. Whereas hindi yun available sa ibang mga moving averages or indicators na ginagamit natin. Kunyari, RSI. Wala namang future RSI eh. Diba? Hindi naman siya sumakay sa DeLorean pumunta sa future at pinaalam siya anong mangyayari sa kanya. Pero sa Ichimoku, yung Senkou Span B, fino-forward siya para meron tayong idea what it is that we might look for moving forward. Whether as a standard reference point or a potential pullback area. Now, before we go ahead and look at the chart, let's quickly go over again what Senkou Span A naman is for. Okay? It acts as an early warning that price is coming back to equilibrium. Okay? Mas magiging maliwanag to mamaya when we look at charts, but I wanted to go over it really quickly bago tayo pumasok sa charts, no? And also, it helps you assess how violently price is coming back to equilibrium. Okay? Now, to make more sense of this, let's go ahead and look at the chart para nandyan lahat ng components and I can explain it to you in further detail. Okay. So, as before, tinanggal ko lahat ng ibang mga lines ng Ichimoku para lang mas clear, no? Okay? And then I want to explain to you what we'll be seeing, okay, based on where we are sa chart. Now, this up move from this low to this high here took 52 bars. Okay? 52 periods yan. Which means that etong equilibrium point na to, okay, etong equilibrium point na to is the high and the low taken divided by 2. Yun yung Senkou Span B. Now, kaya siya, so imagine nyo na lang na hanggang dito pa lang tayo, no? Kaya ako naglagay nitong blue line. Unfortunately, hindi ko ma-replay dito sa Investa pa eh. Kaya ako naglagay nitong blue line, isipin nyo nandito tayo. Ang nakikita natin is up to here. Okay? We know na ang Senkou Span B or ang equilibrium point natin is somewhere in this area, around 6732. Okay? Based dun sa math na kinuha nga natin from these 52 bars all the way. So, isipin nyo na itong mga candles na to, okay? So, from here all the way hanggang here, mga candles na yan, kunyari din nyo pa nakikita, no? Okay? Ang nakikita lang natin is ito. And then, the Senkou Span B and Senkou Span A or the Kumo move 26 periods forward. Okay? Now, bakit important yung equilibrium point na yan? Madalas, ang nangyayari, ginagawa natin is kung ano yung directly beneath the candle, yun yung iniisip natin na dapat puntahan ng price. Diba? Pero hindi. Kung ganun din lang, edi sana ang ginawa ni Goichi Hosoda, hindi na niya finorward. Sana linagay na lang niya sa baba mismo nung candle, diba? Sa baba mismo nung period. Pero finorward niya. Now, why is that important? Number one is yung sinabi ko kanina, equilibrium. Diba? From here, at this point in time, we know that the buyers are winning and very comfortably in control kasi yung equilibrium point natin was here and we were way above equilibrium. And since we were above equilibrium, obviously, buyers were winning. Diba? Now, what happened? If this took 52 days to move all the way up, ang expectation typically is para ma-reverse siya, it takes roughly the same amount of time. So, meaning, even if price were to pull back to equilibrium, we were expecting na around 26 periods bago siya makabalik doon. Ano nangyari sa chart na to? Okay? Price collapsed really fast. And dito naman pumapasok yung sinasabi ko na volatility meter, yung Senkou Span A. Diba? We broke Senkou Span A really violently, then just collapsed. Hindi man lang siya nag-hold briefly as support, di ba? We just collapsed. Okay? And I'm not just looking at this area here. I'm looking at future Senkou Span A here. We broke it through this candle, then just went all the way down. We barely held. Pwede mo sabihin na, nag-support tayo dito, but that's not it. This is Senkou Span A right now. This is Senkou Span A from 26 periods ago. We broke through it, then we collapsed. So pag ganon, ano yung pwede nating maisip? Pwede natin maisip na, teka, dehado na ako ah. Diba? Parang price is out of whack. Hindi na tayo sumusunod sa equilibrium. Pag di na tayo sumusunod sa equilibrium, maybe I should think about getting out. Because if we are below equilibrium, what does that mean? Sellers are in control. Diba? Now, from there, let's move forward. What did happen? Price pushed higher. Nag-support yung Senkou Span B na luma, di ba? Price pushed higher. But what happened after? Price collapsed. Price eventually followed through and collapsed. Now, alam ko, baka naririnig nyo ng konti yung bagyo sa background, may ulan, no? So, sakto rin sa pinapaliwanag ko. The way I like viewing this is, parang isipin nyo na ang Kumo, kaya clouds yan, storm clouds yan. Whenever price is in there, it's a crapshoot. You're not sure what exactly it is you're gonna get. Pwedeng volatility, pwedeng dire-diretso pababa. We don't know. So whenever price is inside Kumo, I personally prevent myself from trading. Okay? Wala akong bias. I am neither bullish nor bearish. Okay? And doon pumapasok yung present day na Senkou Span A, Senkou Span B kasi nandoon yung Kumo. Pero pag tinitignan mo yung Senkou Span A and B, it's to the future. That's why it's thrown forward. Okay? But whenever price is inside Kumo, then I am not looking forward to trading that particular issue or that particular stock. Okay? Now, in this case, price came down. Senkou Span acted as resistance here, di ba? Then yun na. Tuloy-tuloy na tayo. Bumaba. Okay? Bumaba, and that actually went all the way down hanggang dito. At kung may hawak ka nun, hindi ka napakat, then, medyo matibay ka. Okay? Hindi ko masasabi na talagang trader ka, no? Dahil talagang hinodel mo lang, investor ka na. But, Yun yung purpose ng kung bakit throw to the future yung Senkou Span A and Senkou Span B to assess equilibrium, to assess who's in control, buyers or sellers, to give you a potential reference point moving forward. So kunyari ito again, we are looking at this na ito yung ano niya, ito yung equilibrium niya. The fact na it broke equilibrium so early into the cycle, parang bakit nga ba ganon? Parang meron ng issue, merong mali, bakit ang bilis? Napapaisip ka na. It doesn't always mean na dapat mag-react ka. Okay? We will discuss that more in the future when we come to trading strategies, but it does mean na dapat mapaisip ka, bakit ganon? Mayroong mali. Okay? And then also, again, with the rainstorm as my backdrop, if airplane ka, nasa taas or nasa baba ka ng Kumo or ng clouds, then it's very clear ano yung direction na tinitignan mo. 'Di ba? Sunny days, clear skies, so to speak. But if you're within the clouds, then you can expect turbulence. 'Di ba? Same thing, same banana when it comes to the market. If price is above Kumo, if price is below Kumo, then it's very clear. 'Di ba? Clear skies. We know what to expect. But if price is within Kumo, you expect the unexpected. And since a lot of trading is based on our best guess, I really don't want to have a lot of the quote-unquote unexpected. Diba? So anyway, dito po nagtatapos yung lesson natin for today. Bago pa tuluyan lumakas yung ulan, I hope marami po kayo natutunan. And if this video helped you, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Every little bit helps. I strive to always keep improving the content that I pump out for you guys. And I'm very excited na tuloy-tuloy po itong Ichimoku Kinko Hyo Definitive Masterclass natin, and I'm very excited sa mga future lessons natin na to come. And as always, good luck to all of you and happy trading!